A very warm welcome to all our viewers. A very great and sunny morning from the Kingspan Arena in Houston, Texas. We have a beautiful game between Lone Star Athletics and Michigan Cricket Stars this morning. And in a few moments, we'll be showing you the pitch report and the toss. A very warm good morning and a sunny morning from the Kingspan Arena in Houston, Texas. We are live for this minor league game between Lone Star Athletics and Michigan Cricket Stars. We had a bit of rain yesterday, as you can see, like a bit of overcast conditions, but now the sun is out. The umpires have decided to start the game at 10:45 a.m. Looking at the pitch, we had the covers on all day yesterday. As we see, this is not the same Musa pitch as now the ground is called the Kingspan Arena in the last 2 years. The curator and the groundsman, Oshin, has worked really hard on this pitch, to give us a very good game. As we see, there's a bit of a hard surface. And it's not the traditional Kingspan Arena pitch as we have seen over the years. As you can see, there's a bit of a shiny thin surface and there are bit of cracks. And if I see, the pitch is really hard. But again, as I said, we had a bit of rain yesterday. Pitch was all covered. The nearby areas are a little wet and damp. So news from the middle is that Lone Star Athletics captain Siddesh Pathare won the toss and decided to bowl first. And we have the match officials with us, Owen Brown and Altaf Mehsania, great umpires, and the official for the game, the match referee Sadiq Khoja. We have Imran Khan Jr. coming from the river end, and two openers, Alam and Sikram for Michigan Cricket Stars. Abhinav Sikram, left-hander, the southpaw. He's known for his great heading ability in the first power play to clear the ground. Same Ahmad Alam. Nicely flicked up the pads. With that single, Ahmad Alam opens his account. It'll be good to see this contest. Left-hander bowling to a left-hander, Imran Khan Jr. We have seen over the years Imran Khan Jr. He's a very experienced candidate. Going to swing the ball both in and around. As you see today morning in the weather and pitch report, a bit overcast conditions. It rained in the second half yesterday and throughout the evening. We had the covers on. Oh, nice swing there. And there's an appeal for catch. Umpire Altaf Mehsania not interested. It was a very close call. Shades of Irfan Pathan there. Great natural swing. As I was talking, the outfield, especially the region close to the pitch, the 30-yard circle, it looked a bit damp this morning. Great work done by our groundsman Oshin. Let's prepare a very good pitch for this season. There's a very different pitch from the traditional Musa pitch, now called the Kingspan Arena, as we have seen over the years. And Sikram trying to give charge, didn't quite connect. He's looking aggressive, trying to show some intent there, Abhinav Sikram. Nice solid front back foot defense. No run there. Imran Khan Jr. hitting the deck hard, bowling in the right areas. Would like to give a shout out to our broadcasting team. Hassan Bhai has done a great job this season with the broadcasting. As you can see, getting all the close angles, the replays, getting more closer views with such good resolution and quality. Great work done. The bowling change. Aaron Nathkirni, the KD Express coming from the Macy Ranch end. Ahmad Alam on strike and nicely driven around the ground. Was there an opportunity for the catch? Stop there and looks like he's hurt himself. We have to look at the replay. It was hit pretty hard on the rise. And we'll take a short break here. And we are back. And the management and the physios were out there trying to help the fielder. Aaron is back into the attack and there's an outside edge. The ball went like a trace of bullet to the third man. Aaron Nathkirni, widely regarded as KD Express, continuing from the Macy Ranch end. There's a bit of change in the field because there's a left and right hand combination as we see. Abhinav Sikram on strike, be facing Aaron for the first time here. And flick through the pads and there's a slight misfield there. The short mid-wicket region. Easy single there.
And with that single, Abhinav opens his account. Abhinav Sikram, another young, talented individual coming from the under-19 circuit. Scored lots of runs in the local Houston Cricket League here. And this time played a big shot. Ball is in the air and clears the ground. Very well connected. For a moment, it looked like there was a chance for a catch. And 6 runs signaled by umpire Owen Brown. We saw Dallas Express Giants yesterday targeted Aaron in the initial overs and even in the last death overs. And looks like today Michigan Cricket Stars, they are having a go at Aaron again. Be interesting to see what will be Aaron's comeback here. Again, trying to play the big cut shot. Gets an inside edge. Ball travels to the short fine leg region. Just for a single there. Nine runs of that over so far. Abhinav on strike. Again, flicked off the pads, but this time straight to the fielder in the short mid-wicket region. Very well placed. And that's the end of the second over. 9 runs considered of that over. Michigan Cricket Stars at 10 without any loss. Imran Khan Jr. bowled a really tight first over. Continuing from the river end. In the the ball coming in, the ball is in the air. Like the skipper, Siddhesh Patari was chasing that ball. It was a little far. Easy 2 runs there. Imran Khan Jr. making the ball talk with a swing. Natural in swing to a right-hander. This time slightly overpitched. Trying to open the face of the bat, but straight to the fielder in the short cover region. Again, a big shout out to all the supporting staff and our match officials and the groundsmen and the broadcasting team who are making this like a beautiful experience. And pulled away by Ahmad Alam. He was in position too quick. Long stride forward, solid defense. Ball travels to Aaron Nadkarni in the short third man region. Easy single there. Ahmad is batting on 18 right now of 11 deliveries. He's already hit 2 sixes. looking pretty dangerous here. Abhinav Sikram. On strike. He played with soft hands to the gully region. No run there. Abhinav Sikram, jersey number 9. And see, there's a mix-up here. Run out signal by umpire Owen Brown. Abhinav Sikrami doesn't look happy with that decision. There's a mix-up between. We'll have a close look at the replay here. And there's a slight misfeel, and yep, very good decision by umpire Owen Brown. He was in a great position there, umpire Owen Brown. To have a look at it. Very good decision. Looked like a pretty close call, but nevertheless, a very good decision by umpire Owen Brown. Abhinav looked livid. He was not happy at all. Aaron Kearney continuing from the Macy Ranch end. Looks like there was a fumble in his run-up. Talking about the run-up, kudos to our groundsman Oshin, who's done some great work today. This morning there was a bit of heavy rain yesterday. He's done some sand work and tried to make the 30-yard circle playable today. Aaron Kearney considered 9 runs of his first over. Madalam on strike. Sorry, Salim on strike right now. Trying to bowl in the ribcage area, nicely flicked to the square leg region. It's a chance for a single. No run there. Waqas Salim, jersey number 10. Salim on strike right now. Ahmad Alam batting on 19 of 12 balls. The non-strikers end. Salim would be facing Aaron Kearney and hitting the deck hard there, Aaron. That's the right area where he should be targeting and focusing. Keeping the batsman in check. Chicken Cricket Stars really got a good start. But a run out basically derails your momentum. And that's what exactly happened there. Okay, nicely bowled by Aaron. I was talking about keep hitting the right areas, hitting the deck hard. Aaron Nadkarni, great talent, recently got selected to the USA international team. Son of former US cricketer and captain Sushil Nadkarni, proud father. Again, getting the outside edge. Ball traveling to the third man region. Just a single there. I wonder if Aaron might be having thoughts in his mind if he wants to bring in a slip, maybe a second slip, or maybe a gully, or a third slip. And nicely played by Ahmad Alam there. He's continuing with his aggression. Again, targeting Aaron. He's in a very good position. Hitting the sweet spot of the bat. We'll look at a replay here. As you can see, body, hand-eye coordination, the head in really good position. Played to the long on region. And the boundary. Ahmad Alam quickly moves to 23 of just 13 deliveries. One ball to go in this over. Okay, nicely bowled by Aaron. Good thinking there. Slow delivery, but nicely picked by the batsman. The slow delivery and very well fielded by the fielder in the deep point region. Definitely saved a boundary there for his team. 3 runs there. For 4 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars at 29 for the loss of 1 wicket. And looks like there's a change in the bowling. Lone Star Athletics captain Siddesh Patare deciding to bring in a spinner. And Sushant Madani, very experienced campaigner. He's coming from the river end. Good start. No run there. Bullseye. Hitting the right deck, right area. Shan Madani comes with a very unorthodox action. Shades of Sunil Narayan trying to hide the ball behind. Yeah, and this time played the ball in the air and looks like it's going to clear a huge 6 there. 6 signal by umpire Altaf Messania. Madalam continuing his aggressive intent. Playing each ball at its merit. That was a clean hit outside the park. With that, 6. Ahmad Alam moves to a score of 32 of just 16 deliveries. Very quick at reading the ball from the release itself. Look at the replay here. Yep, as you see here, very clean hit. In position pretty quickly. Again, this time stepping down the ground. And is there a chance for another 6 here? It is. Back-to-back sixes. Ahmad Alam stepping down the ground, playing it over the cover region. It's not an easy shot to play, especially for a bowler like Sushant Modani, who's a very experienced campaigner. Pretty gutsy there. Making full use of the first power play when the fielders are inside. Ahmad Alam moves to a score of 38 now. 41 runs for Michigan Cricket Stars. He has scored 38 runs. Just going to see Sushant's response here. And again, ball tight and driven down to the cover region just for a single. Some changes in the field there. Sushant Madani bringing the long on inside to mid on and sending the mid off back to long off region. Nicely flicked off the pads by Salim. An easy single there. 14 runs of this over so far. Still one ball to go. Sushant would like to finish it strong. Okay, nicely played, but this is in the air and the chance for the fielder there. So because of the wet outfield, the ball didn't travel. Landed in the no man's region. 2 runs there. And the change Chaitanya Bishnoi coming from the Messi Ranch end. Got Salim on strike and very well bowled. Bowling it wicket to wicket. No run there. He nicely driven down the ground, but straight to the fielder in the short cover region. Again, trying to go for that big one. Way outside off stump. Trying to reach for that ball from that range. Pretty risky there. Again, very well bowled by Chaitanya Bishnoi. Keeping it really tight. No runs in this over so far. 4 dot balls. Will he go under pressure? What will be his response here? Salim. In. Driven down the ground. Straight to the fielder. Rithinge. Very quick. Very athletic. Single there. Then emotionally bowling to Ahmad Alam now. Ahmad Alam again. Pure striking here from Ahmad Alam. He's in a very good touch here. Every time he sees an opportunity, he goes at it. Very well executed. You can see here stepping down the ground and played it over the cover region. Another huge 6 there. And with that 6, Ahmad Alam moves to a score of 47, just 20 deliveries. And after the end of 6 overs, Cricket Stars are now 52 for the loss of 1 wicket. Making some changes in the field. Kashyap Prajapati, jersey number 8, has been introduced into the attack, and easy single there. Kashyap Prajapati, very good leg spinner. A little short here, using some pace, but again, pulled away by Ahmad Alam. Easy single there. A little short. Wide signal by umpire Altaf Mehsania. And a bye. Trying to bowl it a little quicker. Kashyap Prajapati. This was flighted in the air. And again, nicely driven by Ahmad Alam. Again, another welcome boundary, and with that boundary, Ahmad Alam reaches his 50 in style. The cover region has been his favorite region today. Played that shot with one hand. Just have a look at it. Pure striking ability. Looking very good touch. Again, played it in the air. Another huge six. Didn't even step out, played it from his crease, making full use of that crease. Really dangerous. And from the sweet spot of the bat. Again nicely driven down the ground to the backward point region. Another boundary here. Turning out to be a very expensive over. 18 runs of this over so far. Still one ball to go. Coming round the wicket now, Kashyap Prajapati. And no run there. Madalam. Very dangerous. Batting almost with a strike rate of 250, 260 right now. That's the end of the over. Get that partnership. 50 runs partnership between Ahmad Alam and Waqas Salim, out of which 44 has been contributed by Ahmad himself. 4 runs from Waqas Salim. And there's an interesting change here. At the end of the 10 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are now 70 for the loss of 1 wicket. And Captain Siddesh Pathare has decided to introduce himself into the bowling attack. Very experienced campaigner, Siddesh Pathare. The vast experience behind him. One of the veterans in the circuit. Madalam changing his gloves there. That's on Waqas Salim. Changing it to helmet. Good decent start for Siddesh. Driven down the ground. Just for an easy single there. Over region. Waqas Salim batting on 5 runs of 11 deliveries. Yeah, nicely driven down the ground by Ahmad Alam. Again, shot for a catch there. Very well kept. Collected by the wicketkeeper there. Jai Desai, the wicketkeeper for Lone Star Athletics. Again, trying to pull that ball. Wide signaled by umpire Owen Brown. It's going down the leg. With a run rate of 9.73. Stars. Very well bowled by Siddesh Patare. No run there. Waqas Salim batting on 5 of 13 deliveries. Would definitely like to up his tempo from here, because his partner at the other end is looking really berserk. He's going hard at the bowlers, batting with the strike rate of almost 250, 260 right now. Nicely driven down the ground. For an easy single there. And this time Ahmad Alam connects beautifully again, but is there a chance for the fielder there? And a great catch there. That was a really great catch, and Captain Siddesh Patare leading from the front here. Broke this partnership. It's a very important wicket. A great bowling change. I would rather say a great tactical change there by Captain Siddesh Patare. When the main frontline bowlers were not working, he brought himself in. And he just tossed that up. Again, Madalam playing it in his favorite region. Very nicely taken. Four runs conceded in that over, Siddesh Patare. At the end of 8 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are now 74 for the loss of 2 wickets. Madalam departs after scoring 63 runs of 27 deliveries. Another change in the bowling here. And Nitish Kumar, jersey number 21, another experienced campaigner. He's coming into the attack. Bowls off break. We're bowling from the river end here. New batsman at the crease is the skipper himself, Zishan Maqsood, who's right now on the non-striker end. Striker end is Waqas Salim. And played with soft hands. Easy single there. Zishan Maqsood, left-hander, southpaw. Very well bowled by Nitish Kumar. Flight in the delivery. In off the back foot, but straight to the fielder. In the cover region, no runs there. Again, very well bowled by Nitish Kumar here. Again, played off the back foot. And with that single, Captain Zishan Maqsood opens his account. Still 1 ball to go. In stepping down the ground there, Waqas Salim didn't quite connect. While traveling to the deep square leg region. It's the end of the 9th over. We'll wait for the scorecard to be updated. Siddesh Pathare coming back into the attack from the Messi Ranch end. He considered 4 runs and picked a very important wicket in his last over. This time again, ball was in the air and very well connected by Waqas Salim. The first 6 for him. Six runs there. By Owen Brown. Having a look at the ball. Zishan Maqsood changing his gloves. That was Waqas Salim who's actually changing his gloves. Mohammad Waqas Salim wearing the iconic jersey number 10. Has been worn by so many great players across different sports. Sachin Tendulkar being one of them in cricket. Lionel Messi being one of them in football or soccer. Nicely driven down the ground. Easy single there. It'll be interesting contest seeing the skipper bowling to another skipper. Captain Siddesh Pathare to Zishan Maqsood here. A little shot. Hit it to the extra cover region. Easy single there. Fielded by Aaron Nadkarni in the sweeper region. Okay, nicely driven down the ground. Straight to the fielder in the short cover region. No run there. Okay. Nice cut shot there. Very well fielded by the fielder in the point region. Only a single there. 9 runs of this over so far. Zishan Maqsood on strike right now. Nicely driven down the ground, but straight to the fielder in the short cover region. No run there. Only 9 runs of that over. And after the end of 10 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are 85 for the loss of 2 wickets and times for And that's the match summary so far. Score being Ahmad Alam scored 63 of just 27 balls. Most successful bowler being Siddesh Pathare so far, conceded only 13 runs of his 2 overs. Australian Cricket Stars, after 10 overs, are batting at a run rate of 8.5 right now. A score of 85 for the loss of 2 wickets. Only 3 extras conceded in this innings so far. And we are back from the break. Nitish Kumar coming back to the attack again. Waqas Salim on strike right now. And swept that ball. But straight to the fielder in the short fine leg region. No run there. Waqas Salim batting on 16 of 23 balls right now. Time stepping down the ground and played it in the air. There's a fielder under it and very nicely taken by the fielder in the deep mid-wicket region. Mohammad Salim was trying to break loose there for a long time. He did have a very good 6 to Siddesh Pathare, but not able to rotate strike. Only scored 16 of 25 balls. As you can see, like the ball was tossed up in the air. Very well bowled by Nitish Kumar. Waqas Salim departs after scoring 16 of just 25 balls. And with that, Michigan Cricket Stars lose their 3rd wicket. New batsman at the crease is jersey number 4, Kiran Kumar Reddy Wade. The sharp turn there from Nitish Kumar. Surprised the batsman, Kiran. Came played over the cover region. With that single, Kiran opens his account. Easy single there. It'll be very important how Zishan Maqsood takes it from here. It'll be very important for him to stay at the wicket, build a partnership with Kiran. His team would be expecting him to play a captain's knot. Very well placed. The chance for a run out here. Very good running between both the batsmen. Very quick between the wickets. Kiran and Zishan Maqsood. Zishan batting on 2 right now. 4 deliveries. Again, bowling a very good length there. No run there. You can see a very good bounce. Excellent bowling by Nitish Kumar there. Only conceded 2 runs and picked a wicket. And at the end of 11 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are 87 for the loss of 3 wickets. Captain Siddesh Patai coming back into the attack and nicely driven down the ground. Ishan Maqsood. Easy single there. Played it in the air, on the rise, and very nicely connected. Huge 6 there for Kiran Reddy. First 6 for Kiran. Was overpitched. Very well connected by Kiran. The sweet spot of the bat. That's a length. That's a length that they should be aiming at. That's a good length area. Siddesh winning the toss and asking Michigan Cricket Stars to bat first. Time will only tell how good that decision was. And there's a slight fumble between both the fielders there. Definitely saved 2 runs for their team there. Kiran Reddy targeting the cover region. This time, bowling a leg side, rolled his arms, trying to bowl the slow delivery. Wide signal by umpire Owen Brown. Those athletics have to be very careful about these extras. Time ball in the block all region. Driven down the ground for a single. Smart bowling there from Siddesh Patai. Very experienced camera. He's bowling his 3rd over right now. Has conceded 23 runs so far. Picked 1 wicket. One ball to go in this over. Nicely driven down the ground, but straight to the fielder in the short cover region. No run there. Siddesh finished it strongly. Bowled 3 overs, picked 1 wicket and conceded 24 runs. Nitish Kumar is coming back into the attack. Chaitanya Bishnoi bowled 1 over. Nitish Kumar, most successful bowler so far. 2 overs, has only conceded 4 runs. Very tight today. The end of 12 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are now 98 for the loss of 3 wickets. You can see a bit of cloud there, forecast conditions. And again, very well connected by Kiran. This time will be taken. And very well taken by the fielder in the deep square leg region. Very well placed. Nitish Kumar again answering the call for his captain. What a breakthrough. Nitish Kumar. And mind you, Nitish Kumar, he's a part-time bowler. But again, great tactics there. Great execution. Bowling to his field. Perfectly set up there. With that, Mission Cricket Stars lose their 4th wicket. Kiran departs after scoring 10 runs of just 8 balls. New batsman at the crease is jersey number 18, Utkarsh Srivastava. Another under 19 prodigy. Great talent, great young talent. This is what minor league is all about. Showcasing young talent, bringing all the under 19 youth, giving them the platform, and building the roadway path to the major league and to USA international cricket. All these youngsters, they get great exposure here, playing with some of the senior pros, some of the other international players as well. Very well bowled. Srivastava, without wasting any time, he opens his account for the first ball. Easy single there. Kudos to Nitish Kumar today, has been really tight. It's only conceded 5 runs. Bowling his 3rd over right now. Be interesting to see. Zishan Masood has been away for a strike for a while now. Only faced 6 deliveries so far. Oh, very well bowled. Sharp turn. A dream ball for any off-break bowler bowling to a left-hander. From middle and off. Very well kept by Jai Desai. We could see the replay of that one. And very well bowled, but straight to the fielder in the backward point region. Nitish Kumar, such a cheeky customer. His game awareness, his power excellence. Swept away by Zishan Masood, but straight to the fielder. In the final leg region, only for a single there. I was talking about Nitish Kumar. Games at World Cup between USA and Pakistan, where he played a very handy winning knock. Tossed up and nicely played by Utkarsh Srivastava. Easy single there. Only 3 runs conceded of that over. And Nitish Kumar finishes his 3rd over. Picked 2 wickets and only conceded 7 runs. It's the end of 13 overs. Mission Cricket Stars are 101 for the loss of 4 wickets. And Siddesh making a change in the bowling. And their young prodigy, under 19 prodigy, Anav Patel, jersey number 55, coming into the attack. The leg spinner. Be interesting to see how this pans out. Patel will be bowling from the Macy Ranch. Very interesting field setup. 5 fielders outside. Very well bowled. Sharp leg spin. Bowling in the right areas. We see a bit of turn there. It's always a treat and a pleasure to watch the leg spinners bowl. A little bit short and very well connected by Utkarsh Srivastava. Heaved it off his back foot. 6 runs there. And looks like we have lost the ball here. We'll take a short break here. And the ball is back. Probably we'll have a look at the replay here. Waiting for our broadcasting team to show us a replay. Again, very well bowled by Arnav Patel. You're seeing some great amount of turn here. Nice revs in the bowling. Srivastava batting at 9 of just 5 deliveries. Zishan Maqsood batting at 4 of 9 balls. Changes in the field. Seeing a left-hander strike. He has a sweeper, a long on, long off, and a deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg. Very well bowled. Run to the mid-wicket region for easy single there. Okay, nicely bowled. The batsman in check. It's a very good length. Easy single there. Utkarsh Srivastava. Nice flight delivery. Stepping down the ground. Driven to the long on region for easy single there. 10 runs considered of his first over. Arnav Patel. After 14 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are 111 for the loss of 4 wickets. Nitish Kumar, best of the bowlers today. Only conceded 7 runs in his 3 overs. He'll be bowling his last over right now. He's picked 2 wickets today. Zishan Maqsood trying to play a big shot here. Has he connected well? Yes, he did. To the ground. Ball goes for another 6 here. Have a look at the replay here. Yep, very well picked. He was in position. First 6 for Zishan Maqsood. And with that 6, Zishan moves to a score of 12. Just 12 deliveries. Final balls to go. Nitish would like to finish it strong. 4th over. Time again trying to sweep that ball. Didn't quite connect. It's an easy single there. Oh, very well bowled. Again, a very sharp turn. Nitish Kumar. He had 7 runs in this over so far. 3 more balls to go. Again, very well bowled. Srivastava. A long stride forward. Turn down the ground to the long on region. Easy single there. Again, very well bowled. This time, a bit quicker in the air. Less flight. Mixing it up there, Nitish Kumar. Last ball of his spell. We finish it strong. This time again, very well connected by Captain Dishaman, very well fielded by Aaron Nathkrani in the deep there. Just a single there, saving a boundary for his team. Nitish Kumar finishes his spell of 4 overs, conceded 16 runs and picked 2 wickets. At the end of 15 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are now 120 for the loss of 4 wickets. Chaitanya Bishnoi coming back into the attack. Dot ball. The dogs. Zishan Maqsood. Now that was bold shot. Pulled away by Zishan Maqsood. Very well fielded by the fielder in the deep mid-wicket region. The 2 runs there was a chance for a run out, but good running between the wickets in both the batsmen. Utkarsh Srivastava, the young prodigy. This time, well connected by Zishan Maqsood, but straight to the fielder in the backward square leg region. Just a single there. Zishan is batting on 17 right now of 18 deliveries. Utkarsh is batting on 11, just 8 deliveries so far. Chaitanya Bishnoi has conceded 10 runs so far. And very well connected by Utkarsh again. Huge 6 there. Utkarsh is looking really dangerous. That's a second 6 for him. Pulled a little shot. He was in position so quickly. Lost his balance at the end, but nevertheless, very well connected. It's pretty interesting that Siddesh has got more success with his part-time bowlers today, like Nitish Kumar and himself. Again, bold shot. This time straight to the fielder in the long on region just for a single. One more ball to go. Zishan wants to change his bat. short and nicely pulled away by Zishan. Straight to the fielder. The long on region. Utkarsh wanted a second run, but turned away by his partner. 11 runs of that over. At the end of 16 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are 131 for the loss of 4 wickets. Bowled a little short, straight to the fielder in the deep mid-wicket region. Just for a single. Imran Khan Jr. back into the attack, bowling from the river end. Srivastava trying to hit big, but straight to the fielder in the long on region, just for an easy single. Imran Khan Jr. bowling his third over right now. Masood on strike and very well kept. The fielder wide signal by umpire Altaf Mehsania. Interesting field setup by Imran Khan Jr. He has a short fine leg and a short third man. Backward point. Again bowled in the block hole. Very well played by Captain Zishan Masood. A single there. And roll his arms way outside the off stump. Wide signal by umpire Altaf. There's a second wide of this over. Again, as I keep mentioning, Lone Star Athletics have to be really careful of these extras. If they don't control them, they're going to really cost them at the end. Again, roll his arms. Slow delivery. The chance for a catch. Very well taken. The fielder at the long on region. Really athletic. Is running towards the ball. It's not easy. Made his mark in time. And with that, Utkarsh Srivastava departs after scoring 19 runs of 11 balls. We'll have a look at the replay here. Imran Khan Jr. getting his first breakthrough. And Mission Cricket Star losing the 5th wicket. The new batsman at the crease is Nawaz. Very well bowled by Imran Khan Jr. He stopped. No run there. I'm trying to pull the ball. Didn't quite connect. Nawaz. Very good finish to the over by Imran Khan Jr. At the end of 17 overs, Michigan Cricket Stars are now 136 for the loss of 5 wickets. Only 5 runs of that last over, Imran Khan Jr. Aaron Nadkarni is back into the attack. It's a bit expensive in his first spell. He's at 18 runs in his 2 overs. Very well bowled by Aaron. Aaron is continuing from the Messi Ranch end. Nawaz on strike. Flicked off his pads. Straight to the fielder in the mid-wicket region. Easy single there. And I've been joined by my partner and colleague in the commentary box, Nikhil Bhatt. Nikhil, how are you doing today?
Good, Digvijay. Thank you for having me here. Yeah, good game. 138 for 5. The Michigan Cricket Stars team, and they got 16 legal balls to go from here. We'll see how it pans out. Arin coming in. He's coming right arm over to the left-handed Maqsood. In comes Arin here. The slow full toss. It's picked up beautifully. It's gone over the head of the fielder at deep mid-wicket, all the way for 6. The slower one not quite coming out right there for Arin. Picked up beautifully by Maqsood, and that's a glorious shot, this one. Thinking of 2, not quite there. Good fielding that by the fielder in the deep, keeping it to just a single. 144 for 5 now. And in fact, 145 for 5. Arin, yes, he was the man of the match in the first game. They were defending a low score, and he led from the front, picking up 4 wickets in that game. Yesterday, the Lone Star Athletics, they did not have a good game. They lost. They would want to come back strongly over here. It's a good wicket over here. Good preparation by the curator, Rushen. He's done a good job here at the Kingsman Arena. The wicket has good bounce in general. This is the 3rd consecutive day that there's a game happening here. As Arin comes into the right-handed batter, it's short, it's pulled away on the leg side, it's going towards the deep square leg boundary, and the fielder at deep square leg giving the chase, and that's an excellent effort over there, but it's gone for 4 in the end. That's a good shot, that one. He bisected the field on the leg side. The fielder at deep square leg gave the chase, but could not quite stop the ball from getting to the boundary. So this has been a good over here for the Michigan Cricket Stars team. They've scored 13 runs off 5 balls, and we have the final ball of the 18th coming up here.
Yeah, turning out to be an expensive over. Looking at the replay here, Nawaz is already in position. Pull a little shot. He pulled that ball. Didn't quite time it, but nevertheless placed it in the right area.
So Aaron coming in, final ball of the 18th. This time again picked up beautifully, and he's played it on the leg side, this time straight to the fielder in the deep. So that's the end of the 18th. Michigan Cricket Stars 150 for 5. They got 14 of the 18th over. 2 overs to go. We'll be back in a few seconds.
So Captain Siddesh Pathare winning the toss and asking Michigan Cricket Stars to bat first. It's turning out that Michigan Cricket Stars making the most of it, even though it was a wet outfield. They're going pretty hard at the bowlers.
Imran Khan here bowling the 19th. This is well bowled, and it's a quick single on the offside in the cover region. 151 for 5. Michigan Cricket Stars put into bat, and the opener Alam scoring a brilliant 63 of just 27 balls, 3 boundaries and 6 sixes. That was an explosive knock, a strike rate of 230 plus. And Zishan Maqsood, the left-hander, he's still in, batting on 28 of 24. Imran to Zishan here. This is picked up on the leg side, and this could be a catch to long on. Yes, it is. Well bowled. This is excellent bowling by Imran. He gets a wicket over here. That's his second wicket of the day. And Zishan Maqsood tried to play the big shot on the leg side, but not quite getting the connection. So that's the 6th wicket down here for Michigan. Maqsood departs, the captain, for 28 of 25 balls with a couple of sixes. Imran Khan Jr. gets his second wicket over here, and that's a timely wicket over here, Digvijay.
Yep, definitely. Come at the hour, come at the man. Imran Khan Jr., known for his vast experience, bringing all his experience here. So you see, like, I mean, most of the batsmen, they would expect kind of like a pullish or like outside off stump, but he just dropped it short, pushing the length back. At the death overs, most of the batsmen, they expect kind of the ball either in the block hole region or outside off stump, but he pushed the length back. So very well bowled.
Yeah, I mean, from the bowling perspective, the captain Siddesh, he picked up 1 wicket. Nitish Kumar, an excellent spell, 4 overs, 2 for 16. And besides that, a few others have been a tad expensive. 151 on the board, 10 legal balls to go from here. As we take a look at the brief scorecard, we were talking about it. Alam, the opener, played a fantastic knock. And Srivastava, he also scored 19 of 12 balls. So in general, Utkarsh, he hit a couple of sixes. And Khurram Nawaz, the experienced campaigner from Houston, he's in there at the non-strikers end. We have Shahir Hassan, who's joined Khurram. This is beautifully bowled. It was the cutter, the slower one, beating the batter who tried to play the big shot on the leg side. This is experience shown over here by Imran Khan Jr. What a spell this has been. 3.3 overs, 2 for 17. And that's just the sort of thing you would want at the death from your experienced campaigner. So we have the 4th ball from the PL end, and Imran Khan coming in left arm over. And it is the new batter Hassan on strike. This is outside the off stump. Tried to play the heave on the leg side. It should be just a single on the leg side. Good stop by the fielder in the deep, and a good throw straight to the keeper. So we have Khurram Nawaz now. Khurram, of course, he's an experienced campaigner, and he's been in Houston, and he plays actively in the Houston Cricket League. And he's a stalwart with respect to performances here locally. And here he would like to make a mark for his team in the remaining few balls of this inning. It's Imran to Khurram, dancing down the track, straight back to the bowler. This is excellent death bowling over here.
Yeah, definitely Imran Khan Jr., as we can see, like, he's been varying his length. We saw like a bit of kind of good length deliveries, and now he just suddenly bowled this in the block hole region, surprising the batsman. The batsman was kind of stepping down the aisle. What would be the next ball?
All right, so final ball of Imran's spell over here. The slower one outside the off stump, cut away beautifully towards backward point. It'll be just a single. A top class spell here by Imran Khan. 4 overs, 2 for 19. After 19, Michigan 153 for 6. We'll have the final over in a few seconds. So we do have some home support here for the Lone Star Athletics cricket team, the franchise. We have some kids who have joined here with their families and just playing here near the dugout. So good to see the support for the home team as we'll have the final over here. It will be Arin to finish the inning. Arin would want to finish well for his team. KT Express, he's got good pace and he's got the conventional field over here as there is a long on, long off sweeper cover, deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Those are the 5 fielders outside the circle. There is a short third, short fine, a fielder at backward point and a fielder in the cover region. That's the field for our in final ball. Final over, first ball coming up here. Khurram on strike. This is picked up beautifully, but it's an excellent effort there by the fielder in the deep. I mean, he jumped and he released the ball because he realized he was going outside the boundary, and in the end keeping it to just a couple of runs, saving 4 runs for his team, acknowledged by the dugout and the home support that they have here, the LSA team. What an effort that in the deep by the fielder at deep square leg. It was Bishnoi, Chaitanya Bishnoi, showing his skill set there as a fielder. He jumped, and when he realized that he would be going outside the boundary, he released the ball to ensure it was not a 6. Top class stuff. So 2 runs of the first ball, 155. It's Arin to Khurram. This time beautifully bowled, trying to play the pull shot, not quite getting the connection. So 2 good balls to start this over here.
Yep, definitely. Aaron would like to finish it strong. And talking again about the effort from Chaitanya Bishnoi. He's a left-hander, southpaw. He jumped it in the air. It was towards his left side. And was very well managed, very athletic from him.
Yeah, that's very important in a T20 game. It's it's a game of margins, small margins, and it's these efforts that can change the result in your favor. As we see Arin coming in from the Macy Ranch end, it's Khurram on strike. This time it's the block hole ball played towards long on. It'll be just a single. This is top class bowling here by Arin. It's the final over, 3 runs of the first 3 balls, and LSA and Arin would want to finish. Picked up beautifully over the head of the bowler. It's gone all the way for 6. It was in the slot and he got the connection just the way he would have wanted. And that straight hit over the head of the bowler. 6 runs on all the way. We were talking about it. They would want a couple of boundaries. They've got a big 6 over here. Take a look at the replay. This was in the slot and brilliant connection by the batter.
Yeah, it was a huge bat swing as we saw. He was already in position. Huge bat lift. And very well connected from the sweetest spot of the bat. 2 more balls to go in this over.
Yeah, 9 runs of this over so far. Arin coming in. It is Hassan on strike. In comes Arin. Again, that was well bowled. In fact, he varied the pace and it'll be just a bye. So good comeback by Arin. This was sort of in the same area, but it was a slower one. So good change of pace and a good comeback that by Arin.
Yep, definitely good thinking there. Rolled his arms at the last moment. Slower delivery, change of pace. 10 runs of this over so far. 1 ball to go. Michigan Cricket Stars are 163 for the loss of 6 wickets.
So it's Khurram on strike, batting on 11. Final ball of the inning, 163 on the board. Arin coming in from the Macy Ranch end. This time it's the full toss, picked up beautifully. And it's gone over the head of the fielder at deep mid wicket for 6. That's the perfect finish here for Michigan. A 6 off a slow full toss. Take a look at the replay. This one, Arin varied the pace, but it was right there. Picked up brilliantly by Khurram for a 6. So 169, the Michigan Cricket Stars, they finish with. The target for Lone Stars would be 170. From the batting perspective, the opener Alam scoring 63 of 27. The captain Zishan 28 of 25. And in the end, Khurram Nawaz showing his experience, finishing it perfectly with a 6 and 17 not out of 12 balls. Utkarsh Srivastava, a good cameo of 19 in 12, and Shahir Hassan hitting a 6 in the final over as well. From the bowling perspective for LSA, Imran Khan Jr. 4 overs, 2 for 19, a top class spell, and Nitish Kumar 4 overs, 2 for 16. The captain Siddesh picking up 1 wicket. Nothing else from the bowlers on that front. That's the scorecard up there. It's 170 to chase for Lone Stars. We'll be back in a few minutes for the run chase. Thank you.
Mic test 1 2 3. 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 Mic test 1 2 3.
Check, check. Hello, mic check, mic check. All right, so 170 is the target here for Lone Star Athletics. It's an exciting run chase and a good finish by the Michigan Cricket Stars. They scored 169 and they finished off with a good six by Khurram Nawaz. And from Lone Star's perspective, the two openers, they have walked in, and it will be Bishnoi, the left-handed opener, who is going to take strike over here. So this is so Bishnoi, the left-hander, who will be taking strike. And yeah, Digvijay, we are looking forward to an exciting run chase. There is some cloud cover here. We just hope the rain stays away.
Yep, definitely. I mean, that's added pressure, like for a team chasing, whenever the Duckworth Lewis comes into picture, and the calculations, the equations change. So
that's right. Yes. So we have the left-hander Bishnoi. He's going to take strike, and there is a slip in place, a second slip in place, and the field on the offside. There is point covers, and there is mid-off, a fielder at mid-wicket. There's a short fine in place. There is a mid-on, and a fielder in the deep on the leg side at deep backward square, and a fielder outside the circle on the offside at third man. So the two fielders outside, one third man, one deep backward square. We have the first ball of the second inning coming up. It will be Farooq who's going to come, and he's starting from the Macy Ranch end. It will be Bishnoi on strike. The second opener at the non-strikers end is Kashyap Prajapati. In comes Umar Farooq. The first ball angled across the left-handed batter. Let it go. A dot ball to start over here. So yeah, this will be an exciting contest here. Umar Farooq versus Chaitanya Bishnoi.
definitely left-hander strike. Umar Farooq, he's very quick. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how the fielding team starts. From their perspective, they would want to get a couple of wickets. From LSA's perspective, the power play is critical. They would want both the openers to get them off to a flying start. The required run rate is 8.5. Second ball of the first over, Farooq to Bishnoi. This is down the leg side and it's a wide in the end. So that's the first runs on the board. Good stop by the keeper, preventing it from going behind the keeper. So that's first runs on the board. And Umar Farooq not quite getting the line right on that ball.
Yep, definitely. He's trying to bowl with trying to generate more pace. At the same time, he has to be very watchful of his line as well. Therefore, very quick shades of Mashrafe Murtaza's bowling action.
So Farooq coming in to Bishnoi from the Macy Ranch end. That's a big wide outside the off stump now. So not quite getting it right to start here. Umar Farooq, one wide down the leg side, one big wide on the offside. So 2 runs on the board for LSA. Bishnoi has faced 1 ball so far. The first ball was well bowled by Farooq, angling it across the left-handed batter. So yeah, Umar Farooq, he would want to get his line right over here. It's a couple of wides to start for the right arm pacer.
Yep, definitely. They have to be very watchful of these extras. Already 2 wides in this over.
That's right. I mean, it's critical that you don't give extra balls, extra runs. Try to keep it to minimum as possible. As we have Farooq coming in now from the Macy Ranch end to the left-handed batter. This is well bowled. That's a very good ball. Right on the stumps, angled into the left-handed batter. And he's got that one spot on.
Yep, definitely. That's the line that he should be striving and aiming at. Bowling in the right areas. Keeping it really tight. Because these first 6 overs, the first power play, the batsman would really like to hit you out of the park. Trying to play above the fielders.
Yeah, this is a good comeback by Farooq after the couple of wides that he bowled. He's got good pace. He can bowl a heavy ball. As we have the next ball, it's Farooq coming into Bishnoi from the Macy Ranch end. In comes Umar Farooq. Oh, this was angled across and tried to play the pull shot from outside the off stump. Bishnoi not quite getting the connection. So 2 dot balls. And it's 2 runs on the board, 3 balls up so far in this over with a couple of wides. So in the end, a good alteration in line and length by Farooq, getting 2 dot balls there. There is some cloud cover there and we would want the rain to stay away because in that case, DLS might come into the equation as well. So that is something that the LSA team would be mindful of. And we'll see how it pans out. It's an exciting second inning of this match. 170 is the target as Umar Farooq comes into Bishnoi. This is well bowled, squaring the batter there. And in the end, that one went towards covers. So a very good comeback. 3 dot balls after the couple of wides here from Farooq.
Yep, definitely a great comeback. 2 wides in this over so far.
So this is a good comeback here by Umar Farooq. 3 dot balls after the couple of wides. 2 runs on the board for LSA. 4 balls up in the first over. Umar Farooq coming in from the Macy Ranch end. It is Bishnoi who's yet to get off the mark. He's faced 4 balls so far. That shot, tried to play the pull shot. In the end, he got an inside edge, but it's a dot ball. So this has been a top class over, barring the 2 wides. It's been 5 dot balls. Bishnoi still to get off the mark. And 2 runs on the board for LSA. We are talking about the importance of power play, and it's important that they get it going.
Yep, definitely they have to capitalize in the first power play here. Trying to make some quick runs these 6 overs.
It's interesting, they've got slip out now. We have the final ball of the first over coming up, and it is Bishnoi on strike. He's faced 5 balls still to get off the mark. Farooq coming in, final ball of the first over to Bishnoi. This time dancing down the track, tried to play the drive on the offside. It's a dot ball to finish the over. So 6 dot balls and a couple of wides. A very good first over here by Umar Farooq. 1 over done, LSA 2 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
So basically we'll have a start of the second over right now. Only 2 runs conceded in the first over. Keeping it really tight. They kept it really tight in the first over. Umar Farooq only conceded 2 runs by giving 2 wides.
All right, so 1 over 2 for no loss, and it is a good start here by the Michigan Cricket Stars team. 168 now required of 19, required run rate of close to 9 per over. And we'll have Kashyap Prajapati, the wild card for LSA, taking strike here. He's going to face his first ball. The bowler Mithun coming in from the Pearland end. Well bowled, angled into the right-handed batter, defended on the offside. So 2 runs on the board. Prajapati still to get off the mark. He's faced 1 ball so far. And this is a good start here by the Michigan team.
Definitely. Mithun, very tall and lean guy, hitting the deck hard. Bowling in the right area. Looking pretty solid from the beginning. Kashyap Prajapati.
Alright, so Mithun coming in from the Pearland end. It is Prajapati on strike. Second ball of the second over here. Again angled into the right-handed batter. Well, that could have been a catch. A good effort by the fielder at mid-on. Diving to his left and got to the ball, but not quite keeping the ball in his hands. But a great effort acknowledged by his team over there. And that could have very well been the first wicket here for Michigan. Well bowled by Mithun. He's angling the ball from wide outside the crease into the right-handed batter there.
Yeah, definitely an opportunity created. There was a chance. Full marks to his effort. The fielder, he almost made it. At the last moment, couldn't hold the ball.
Now we have the left-handed batter here, Bishnoi, who's still to get off the mark. He's faced 6 balls in the first over. He will be facing Mithun. And looking at the way Mithun is going, he would angle the ball across the left-handed batter. We'll see what happens over here. Yes, he has done that. And that is very lucky for the left-handed Bishnoi. He played the slash outside the off stump. It was a tad wider away from the keeper. Take a look at the replay. We were talking about it. Mithun angling the ball across the left-hander, and he played the drive. In the end, got an outside edge, and luckily the keeper did not grasp that for Bishnoi. From Michigan's perspective, that's a second chance, almost a half chance, but 2 chances created in this over.
Yep, definitely. Another second chance created. There was a chance there. But nevertheless, it's a welcome boundary for Lone Star Athletics.
Yeah, that's the first boundary over here. 7 runs on the board for LSA. And that's where we are right now. So it's 7 in 1.3 overs. The LSA team, Mithun, has given away 5 runs in 3 balls. And it will be Bishnoi who's now on 4. He's off the mark with that boundary. There's a slip in place now for Mithun. This is pulled away beautifully by Bishnoi, but there is a fielder in the deep on the leg side. It will be just a single over here. So 8 runs on the board. Current run rate of 4.8. We are in the second over here. LSA chasing 170. Required run rate of close to 9. Now we have the right-handed Kashyap Prajapati who's back on strike. And the field for the right-hander, there is no slip in place because naturally the Mithun is angling the ball into the right-handed batter. And there is a fielder at third man outside the circle, a fielder at deep square leg outside the circle. Those are the 2 fielders out. We are in the power play. In comes Mithun to Prajapati. Well, he tries to play the scoop over there and appeal for caught behind. Umpire signaling that was the thigh. So luckily for Prajapati, there was no bat there. But let's take a look here. This ball was angled in. He tried to play the scoop. The batter indicating it was the thigh which was the connection, and a good decision that by the umpire, Altaf. There's a cloud cover, some thunder. So we just hope, well, in fact, there is lightning and looks like the players are going to walk off. The covers would be coming on the ground. So there is interruption. There is lightning, in fact. So given the lightning, in order to ensure there is safety and everything taken in the equation, we are halting play right now. So the covers won't come off naturally, but there was some lightning, which is why, just to be on the safer side, the players are coming off the ground. So 1.5 overs, LSA 8 for no loss. And hopefully we will have live action in a few minutes. There is a slight delay over here. We just hope that there is no rain for now. And we'll be back in a few seconds. All right, so given that there was some lightning, we'll just go back and we'll show you how the pitch report and the toss happened, and that's something that will come up on the screen now. Digvijay did the pitch report and the toss, so that's something that's coming up on the screen as we are waiting for live action. We'll just see how it panned out earlier during the day.
So any team winning the toss, it's an easy go. They want to bowl first and want to put some pressure on the team batting first. So yeah, that's the pitch report for today. A very warm morning from the Kingspan Arena in Houston, Texas. We have both the teams here for this morning. Lone Star Athletics and Michigan Cricket Stars. From the Lone Star Athletics, the captain Siddesh Pathare, and from Michigan Cricket Stars, Vishan Masood, with the match official being Sadiq Lai. We have a warm morning here, and we have like two ambassadors, two beautiful kids who'll be flipping the coin and giving the coin to Captain Siddesh Pathare. Siddesh is calling.
Heads.
Heads is the call,
It is tail.
and it is tails. So Siddesh, what are you gonna do?
We'll be bowling first.
Okay, I mean, looking at the pitch, and we had a bit of rain yesterday, a bit of a damp outfield. So was it like obvious because of that?
Yeah, and also if you see the radar, there is some rain around 12-1, so it's rather good to know how much score we have on the board. The wicket, I feel, is going to remain the same for 40 overs, but from an outfield standpoint, the sun might help us in the second inning.
Yeah, it's always good to get a full game. So what does your strength look like today? Any changes? Anything?
We have two changes. We got a keeper back, Jay Desai, and Arnav, the leg spinner, and Hamza and Saad are missing out today.
Okay, good luck. Nishan, good toss to loss, or like you want to do the same?
Yeah, I also like to use this condition, but toss is not going to decide the match result. So if you want to play cricket, so you have to fight and spirit and good score on a board.
Okay, keeping everything behind like what happened yesterday, we had like a washed out game and everything. So what are you looking forward for today, and what does your strength look like? You're playing 11.
Yeah, playing 11 is just only one change. Fast bowler American is coming in for today's game, and the rest of the team is same. And we just want to take that initial 6 overs, power play, and put some good total on that, and just play with according to the situation and put some good total on the board.
Okay, good luck for you. So guys, news from the middle is that Lone Star Athletics have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first, and we'll have a full 2020 game, full overs. A very warm good morning and a sunny morning from the Kingspan Arena in Houston, Texas. We are live for this minor league game between Lone Star Athletics and Michigan Cricket Stars. We had a bit of rain yesterday, as you can see, like a bit of overcast conditions, but now the sun is out. We have a very good sunny morning. The umpires have decided to start the game at 10:45 a.m. Looking at the pitch, we had the covers on all day yesterday. As we see, this is not the same Musa pitch as now the ground is called the Kingspan Arena in the last 2 years. The curator and the groundsman, Oshin, has worked really hard on this pitch, to give us a very good game. As we see, this is a bit of a hard surface, and it's not the traditional Kingspan Arena pitch as we have seen over the years. As you can see, there's a bit of a shiny thin surface, and there are bit of cracks. And if I see, the pitch is really hard. But again, as I said, we had a bit of rain yesterday. Pitch was all covered. The nearby areas are a little wet and damp. So any team winning the toss, it's an easy go. They want to bowl first and want to put some pressure on the team batting first. So yeah, that's the pitch report for today.
All right, so just one update. We will be starting the match at 1:15 p.m. So 8 minutes from now. We'll have more details soon. All right, so we have some update over here with respect to the match because there was a delay. Now the final target for LSA will be 128 runs in 14 overs. And we take into account that out of the 14 overs, 1.5 overs are done and LSA are 8 for no loss. So from here on, they need 120 runs more within the allotted 12.1 overs. So that's where we are right now. So from here, 12.1 overs to go and 120 runs more to win for LSA. They have 10 wickets in hand. It's an exciting session over here. The overall target is 128 in 14 overs. And from here on, they are 1.5 overs, 8 for no loss. This will be fun.
Yes, it's definitely going to be fun. But nevertheless, the pressure is more on the batting team who's chasing right now because of the changed equation. So they will be looking to kind of like go more aggressive at the bowlers and make the most out of this power play, as we'll wait to see what's the power play right now and when does it get over.
That's right. There's nothing to lose here for LSA. They have 10 wickets in hand, 73 legal balls to go and 120 runs to win. As we see in the background, the teams for the afternoon game, they're already here watching. Mithun, the first ball, it's down the leg side, it's a wide. So that's an extra run, an extra ball over here. As the scorecard is still to reflect that it is a 14-over game. Obviously, the scorecard is showing it's a 20-over game. That's not quite the case because of the delay. There has been a change in the overall equation. LSA needs 128 to win in 14 overs. And we have the second over on here, Mithun to Prajapati. This is angled into the right-handed batter, straight to short third. So it's a dot ball to finish the second over. 2 overs done, LSA 9 for no loss. And they need 128 in 14 overs. So 12 overs to go in this match. We'll be back in a few seconds. All right, so 2 overs, 9 for no loss. 12 more overs to go in this match. And from here on, LSA needs 119 more runs to win. So it's almost a required run rate of 10 per over. 119 to win in 12 overs. Like I mentioned, the scorecard is not reflecting it. It is still showing the 20 overs equation, which is not quite the case. There was a delay in this match in the second inning, which is why the game is reduced to 14 overs. So 12 more overs to go from here and 119 runs to win for LSA. They have 10 wickets in hand. It will be an exciting phase over here and hopefully rain will stay away. There is no rain for now. There is a slight cloud cover, but no rain for now. So we'll see how things pan out from here as we are getting ready for the third over here. It will be Bishnoi on strike. All right, so now the scorecard is reflecting correctly. It is 119 to win in 12 overs and the required run rate is almost 10 per over. First ball of the third over, it's Farooq to Bishnoi and he tries to play it on the offside, gets an inside edge and in the end it's a single. Luckily for him, that one did not go on the stumps.
Yeah, we are still seeing good amount of bounce in this pitch. So, and some lethal pace definitely by Umair Farooq. He was trying to go hard at the ball, didn't quite connect. Very well stopped by the wicketkeeper.
Yes, Umar Farooq, he bowled a top-class first over, gave away just a couple of wides. Besides that, there were 6 dot balls. Bishnoi batting on 6 of 9. Bishnoi did get 1-4 in the second over. That was a bit streaky outside the off stump, away from the keeper and outside edge. But that was 4 runs nevertheless. Now we have Prajapati on strike. He's going to face the second ball from Farooq in this over. And it will be right arm over Farooq coming in from the Macy Ranch end. It's Kashyap Prajapati on strike. Outside the off stump, this should be a wide. As we see in the background over there, the curator Ushain. He's done a great job with the pitches. He's worked hard. And it's like I mentioned earlier, this is the third game back-to-back in 3 days. And the wicket has played really well. There is bounce, there is pace. And if you bowl well, there are runs on offer. And if you bowl well, there are wickets to take. If you bat well, there are runs to score. So good job by the curator Rushen. And we are getting ready for the next ball. It will be Farooq coming in from the Macy Ranch end. There is a slip in place for Prajapati. In comes Farooq. This is well bowled, glided on the offside towards third man. So this is good smart bowling. And a misfield has resulted in an extra run. Fielding is going to be critical over here in this phase of this match, Digvijay.
Yep, every run counts, and basically they have to be on the top of the game, all the fielders trying to save every single run. And because of the change equation, the batsman will also try to go hard at the bowlers, running hard between the wickets.
Alright, so Umar Farooq continuing here from the Macy Ranch end. And the field for him, he's got a fielder in the deep on the leg side, and there is a third man outside the circle on the offside. Those are the two fielders outside the circle, and we are still in the power play, and there's a slip in place. Farooq coming in from the Macy Ranch end to Prajapati. Outside the off stump, again angled across the right-handed batter. It will be just a single, and we have the left-hander Bishnoi now on strike. So just an update related to the power play. The power play will be 5 overs. So there is we are at the halfway mark with respect to the power play with the revised conditions. There are 15 legal balls left in the power play, and 4 bowlers can bowl a maximum of 3 overs in this match, given that it is reduced to a 14-over game, and 2.3 overs are done already. 14 runs on the board for LSA. It is Bishnoi now on strike, and it will be Farooq continuing from the Macy Ranch end. 2 fielders outside. There's a third man. And there is a fielder in the deep on the leg side at deep backward square. Bishnoi facing Farooq here. This is well bowled and well. What a ball this one. He tried to play it on the leg side in the vacant region towards mid-wicket. And in the end, it is an outside edge, I believe. That was a catch.
Yeah, I mean, looked like an outside edge. Probably we'll have to wait for the replay. Just a single there. And there was an outside edge. So Umar Farooq generating some sheer amount of pace. Action very similar to Umran Malik. Kind of 1 ball to go in this over. Sorry, 2 balls to go in this over.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity over there. It was an outside edge. The keeper not quite taking it cleanly. So a missed chance over here for Umar Farooq. He's in the middle of a very good spell. And he's given away 6 runs in this over of 4 balls. 2.4 overs, 15 for no loss. Farooq to Prajapati. This is beautifully bowled again outside the off stump. He's bowling in good areas, and he's really not giving much to the batter to work with. We are in the power play. There are 2 more overs after this one for the power play to finish. The required rate mounting up to 10.12 now. Every ball is an event now. 10 wickets in hand. LSA has the full batting strength to chase this down. On the other hand, Michigan Cricket Stars, they have started beautifully in this run chase. With the revised conditions coming in the equation, it has added further spice to this match. It's an important game for both the teams. LSA, obviously, they lost the game yesterday. They won their first game on Friday. They would want to come back and win this one on their home ground. But Michigan Cricket Stars, they're on top right now. Farooq bowling beautifully. This is beautifully bowled again. Very well bowled. And opening the phase, just a single. LSA 16 for no loss after 3 overs. And we'll be back in a few seconds. So 16 for no loss, 11 overs to go. Digvijay, I think LSA would want to cash in on the remaining 2 overs of the power play.
Yeah, definitely these 2 overs would definitely count a lot. From here, they need required run rate of 10.18 runs an over. So They'll have to kind of charge from now onwards. Mithun continuing from the PL end. He'll be bowling his third over right now.
So just to update, we are actually told the power play is just 4 overs, not 5 overs. Initially, there was an update that it was 5 overs, but that's not quite the case. So this is the final over of the power play. It's a 14-over game, so just 4 overs of power play. So this is the last over of the power play. That's the update we have received now, officially from the third umpire. Initially, we were told it was 5 overs, but that's not quite the case. So the final over of the power play, it is Mithun coming in from the PL end, and it is Prajapati on strike, batting on 5. Angled in, Prajapati tries to play the expansive shot. In the end, it's a dot ball. This is top class bowling by both the again, this is angled in. He's played the cut shot, and the fielder at backward point, stopping the ball, and it's just a single, a good throw back to the keeper. So last 4 balls of the power play, the required rate now 10.41, 17 for no loss. Bishnoi now on strike, and it will be the left-hander. They would want to ensure they get a couple of boundaries at least in the remaining 4 balls of this power play.
Definitely left and right hand combination. That's always a headache for any fielding team. But at the same time, both these batsmen, they have to capitalize. This is the last over of the power play. They want to score maximum in this over. Be interesting to see what be Chaitanya Bishnoi's approach on this ball.
In comes Mithun to Bishnoi, dancing down the track. He's played it towards covers, not quite piercing the gap. It will be just a single on the offside. And they're trying to get a move on from LSA's perspective. A couple of boundaries here for the batting team. That is something that would really get them going, given that they have 8 wickets in hand. So this is good bowling by Mithun, the left-hand, right-hand combination. He's adjusting his line, not giving anything in the arc to both the batters. And now we have the right-hander Prajapati on strike. And it is Mithun coming into the right-handed Prajapati, who's batting on 6 of 10 balls. This is short, the slower one, pulled away from the fielder at mid-wicket. It's gone towards the deep mid-wicket boundary for 4. A much-needed boundary here for LSA. We were talking about it. A couple of boundaries can get them going. And this is the first one right here as you take a look at the replay. This was short, the slower one, picked up over the head of the fielder at mid-wicket, gone towards deep mid-wicket for 4. And a timely one, this for LSA.
Yeah, as we were talking about, this is the last over of the power play. They need to score maximum, at least a welcome boundary for Lone Star Athletics. Kashyap Prajapati moves to a score of 10, just 11 balls.
That's right. Prajapati gets his first boundary, and 2 more balls left in the power play. Mithun coming in from the Pier end. In comes Mithun to Prajapati. This time he tried to pick that on the leg side, and in the end getting an inside edge. It will be just a single. It's still been a good over. 5 balls done, 7 runs of this over. Final ball of the power play coming up. Current run rate is 6 per over for LSA. Required run rate is more than 10. So after this, we'll have the final 10 overs of this match. Because there was a delay due to a lightning, the match is reduced to 14 overs. So the target is 14 overs, 128 for LSA. Power play is just 4 overs. This is the final ball of the power play. Mithun coming in to Bishnoi from the PL end. This time he's angled it across the left-hander, tried to play the cut. Not quite getting the gap over there. A dot ball to finish the power play. 4 overs done. LSA 23 for no loss. We'll be back in a few seconds.
And we can see some clouds hovering around. Dark clouds. We'll hope for the rain gods to stay away. Definitely see some overcast conditions here, some dark clouds around. And here's a change in the bowling. Captain Zishan Maqsood introducing a new bowler.
Yeah, so a very good first spell over here by Umar Farooq, and also a good couple of overs from Abhimanyu Mithun. 2 overs, none for 9 for Umar Farooq. 2 overs, none for 14 for Abhimanyu Mithun. The power play is over. It's a 14-over game. Take a look at the points table over here. Metroplex Tracers, they won their first 2 games. Lone Star Athletics, they have lost 1-1-1. We were talking about it. It's an important game for them. Michigan Cricket Stars, they played 1. They've lost the first game that they have played. This is their second match. So it's all to play for both the teams. As Digvijay mentioned, there is a cloud cover. So there's a possibility of some rain. No rain for now, as we have the left arm bowler coming in for the first ball. That's picked up beautifully towards extra cover. That's a glorious shot by Prajapati. We are just waiting for the umpire, whether it was one bounce. Yes, it was one bounce, but what an extra cover drive that by Prajapati against the left arm pacer. It was angled across the right hander and he picked it up beautifully. There was a fielder at sweeper cover. He had no chance. That was perfectly timed. One bounce into the fence, and that's 4 runs to start this over after the pause. So well, we need 5 overs for a result, and it's rain here and 5 balls, and we would have had a result based on DLS, but it looks like there is rain coming in and the covers would be coming on soon. There is a big cloud cover. We were talking about it. So if we are not able to have 5 balls from now, this would be split points between both the teams. We needed a minimum of 5 overs for a result to be accounted for. And 4.1 overs done. The rain has come down and looks like it's going to be a downpour. We just hope we are able to get 5 balls in, but it looks unlikely given the cloud cover. Your thoughts on that, Digvijay?
Yeah, it's something not under the control of the players. Definitely, they would have wanted to play the full overs, but eventually it has started to rain again, and again the equation has changed. If the power score,
yeah, so we just have to wait for 5 overs to be completed for a result to be accounted for. The current score is 27 for no loss in 4.1 overs. But like I said, if there is no further play possible due to rain, this would be split points between both the teams. We need minimum 5 overs for a game to be accounted for. So 5 balls to go for 5 overs to be completed, but there is rain now, and there is rain that's coming down really to a great extent. So we'll have to wait. We'll be back in a few minutes with more updates. But for now, like I said, if further game is not possible, that would be split points. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, everyone. All right, everyone, we have an update over here. I mean, obviously, looking at the conditions, Game 1 between Lone Star Athletics and Michigan Cricket Stars has been abandoned. Given the amount of rain that we are seeing over here, the game is called off. So it will be split points for these two teams. And the afternoon game, which was supposed to happen as well here at the Kingsman Arena, that has been abandoned as well. Play is not possible at all given the amount of rain which is still ongoing. So both the games for the day, they have been called off. So the points would be split up between the two teams. The second game, Chicago Kingsman versus Dallas Exporia Giants, that has been abandoned as well. And the first game of the day today, Lone Star Athletics versus Michigan Cricket Stars, that has been called off as well. So that's it from here. And hopefully with the rain stopping later in the day is what we are hoping. We'll have live action tomorrow for two games which are lined up here at the Kingsman Arena. Thank you, everyone.